Welcome or welcome back to Penny's 2 Cents. It's your girl Penny. Guys, I made homemade bagels. I want you to get a look at them really quick. I made a couple with everything bagel seasoning on it and a couple with just sesame seeds on, okay? I got a video on how I made these. Visually, I think they turned out great. I had never made bagels before. So please watch that video and I'll come back and taste test these for you. Okay guys, today I'm going to attempt to make protein bagels. Have you ever made bagels? I have never made bagels in all my 50 plus years. Sound like 15 plus years, right? But 50 plus years I've been on this earth since 1972, okay? So I've never made homemade bagels before. And I've seen a few recipes, I've seen a few videos on Facebook, and they make it look so easy. And sometimes I think to myself, I want to call BS, okay? It can't be that easy, okay? So we'll see if we can prove it wrong or what, but protein bagels. Let's get started on this and cross your fingers for me because I'm definitely crossing mine. So this seems so easy with the ingredients too, guys. You need 2 cups of self-rising flour, okay? 2 cups of self-rising flour. I got that in my little bowl here. And 2 cups of Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, okay? Non-fat, they say. You know, the more protein, the better if you're trying to shoot for your protein goals. I just got some great value plain Greek yogurt here. You need 2 cups of that. So let me get this a stir. And let's get this 2 cups of Greek yogurt in there. Ooh, splashed on me. How dare you, Greek yogurt? You know you want to make some yummy bagels. Talk to it. Talk to it, guys. Talk to it. It's super early in the morning. Anyway, I got my cup here. Let's go for 2 cups. So we need 1 cup, then 2. It's about 1 whole cup. Get that in there. Got it on the side. Do another cup. They'll leave this out because if it's too dry, I need to put more yogurt in. If it's too wet, I need more flour. I got my flour over here in my bag. Hey guys, that's where we're starting at. Got a big spoon if I need it here. And I got my baking sheet with my non-stick aluminum foil. Guys, if you've never used that, please look up non-stick aluminum foil. It says it on the foil. You can Reynolds Wrap puts it out. Walmart brand even puts it out. So try it. I love that stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna give this a stir here. Now I guess there is a way to overwork this. But you know how bagels are chewy and they got that gluten going on, you know what I mean? So I don't think you could really overwork this too much, but we'll find out. I'm just going to give this some stirs, see if it's coming together, see if it's too dry, too wet. I'm guessing here, guys, because I have never made this. Oh, making a mess, that's for sure. It looks like it's gonna hold. It's kind of shaggy. They call that shaggy dough, right? Where it looks like it's kind of crumbly, but we will find out. I am going to put a little bit of flour on my board here, where I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna dump this out, guys. We need to knead this. Figure out where I'm gonna put my bowl. Hands are nice and clean, so here we go. Arts and crafts with Penny, I guess. Okay, now, And some of the videos I watched, they say work it for like 3 to 4 minutes. So you want the dough to be, I'm checking my time. You want the dough to be smooth, right? So we're going to knead this. Make it come together. I know one thing. Take off my bracelet, guys. You could tell I'm not a dough kneader. I'm using both hands. I've seen people make it so easy. They just fold it up, push it over. You could tell I don't make bread, okay? Okay, I think it does need just a little bit of flour here. It's getting a little sticky on my board and on my hands. But like I said, you work this until it gets smooth. Making the faces. I know I'm making the faces, guys. The reason why you want to work it 3 or 4 minutes is you're also developing the gluten in the bread, okay? That's what makes a bagel nice and chewy, crusty. I'm going for a little bit more flour because you can see it's wanting to stick to my hand mostly, not so much the board, but my hand. It's starting to become smooth. It actually is. Man, that's a workout. I give credit to all the grandmas and mothers out there that made bread every day, because this is a workout. Trying to get my flour used up on my board here. Okay, let's see how long I've been working, and I'm not really sure. I'm going to get flour all over my... About 3 minutes. So I'm going to do a few more. Just working around my board here, trying to pick up some of my flour that I have. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. You can feel it getting like smoother. That's kind of interesting. You feel it kind of getting like bouncy too as you're working this. I've never, like I said, it's just something new to me, so. Okay, guys. I think I'm just about there, right? I think I am. Now I seen them put it in this nice little fancy ball. That's as fancy as I'm getting. Okay. It's not as smooth as I expected it to be. Maybe I should work it a little bit longer, but I'm not going to, guys. I'm going to stop here. I know I've been working about 3 or 4 minutes, so I'm going to stop here. I got a cutter. I'm just going to leave my hands messy because I know I'm going to have to work this, okay? So I got my cutter here. They say this is going to make 4 bagels. So I'm going to cut this in half, okay? And then half again. Okay, just to give you an idea. I'm going to take one dough ball here. Like I said, I just left my hands messy, okay? And these are going to be some big bagels if you're going to do them this size. Just trying to form a circle here a little bit. And you kind of want to, you can use a cutter, you can use multiple things, right? But I'm just going to punch a hole with my hand, okay? I'm going to punch a hole with my hand. I still feel quite sticky, so I don't know. They're probably not going to be the prettiest bagels, but it resembles a bagel, right? Okay, I'm gonna just put that on my cookie sheet right now. Get these all formed up for you. I got my oven preheating on 350 degrees, guys. 350 degrees. You could tell I didn't cut my dough in exactly halves, okay? But no bagel's the same, right? So a couple big ones, a couple small ones. It's not a perfect cut in the middle, but hey. Have you ever, like I said, have you ever made bagels at home? I truly hope this works out because, you know, you always have flour, you know, since I've been doing these, trying more stuff with like flour and bread and stuff like that. Yeah, you have flour now. So you're like, okay, what can I make now to use up this flour? You know, you try to use what you got. Okay, guys, I want to do one thing here. I kind of want to make sure that my probably should just leave them alone. I'm going to give them a little bit of room here, let them have their space to grow, okay? I'm going to wash my hands, and I don't think you need to let these sit, but I'm going to wash my hands, just kind of like let them rest here for a couple minutes while I'm washing my hands and drying my hands. And then we're going to egg wash these and put some seasoning on top, okay? So, okay guys, like I said, I got them there. We are going to egg wash these. So I got one raw egg, my trusty little bowl here. See if I can make the sink kind of a weird angle today. Let's see if I can make the sink with my egg. Score. Okay. I got flour all over me. Now I know why when I walked into my grandmother's, my dad's mom's kitchen, now I know when I walked in there why I saw flour on the counter, flour on her apron. Now I know why. Because that's just it. I mean, you get flour everywhere. Okay, so I have everything bagel seasoning and some sesame seeds. I'm going to do a couple sesame seeds, a couple everything bagel seasoning. We're going to egg wash these, okay? The egg wash is going to give it that chewy exterior, I think. It's going to brown it up. I think these are going to be very rustic bagels because you can see my bagels aren't really like smooth like you see like at Panera or, you know, the ones you buy at the grocery store. They're not that smooth out exterior looking, but it might, who knows, after they bake they might do their thing. I don't know. And I would like to know, guys, have you tried making bagels before? Let me not be the only one that's never tried making homemade bagels. I always thought bread products would be too hard because, like I said, my first few times trying to make any kind of bread product was biscuits. And my first biscuits I ever made, other than the ones out of the can, but the first biscuits I ever made with flour and all the goodies were hockey pucks. And I kind of gave up after that of making anything that's bread related, okay? Okay, everything bagel seasoning. I love this stuff. I'm putting this on the 2 bigger ones. And I like it coated, guys. I love this stuff. It's got garlic, onions, sesame seeds, poppy seeds. It's got a little bit of everything in it. I love that stuff, so I coated those 2 up. And now, sesame seeds on the other 2 littler ones. Had them in the cabinet, why not? You can leave them plain, guys. These are a pretty decent amount. I like that crunch from the sesame seeds. Okay, guys, I've seen multiple time limits here. So 350, I've induced it down to 30 minutes. So I'm going to go, 20 minutes and check on them. I'm not opening the oven. I'm just going to turn on the light. And I'm just going to keep an eye on them. It started 20 minutes. I want them that nice and brown. But they possibly will take 30 minutes. I'll tell you exactly how long, but 350 degrees. So stay here and I'll get these baked. I'll let them cool a little bit and I'll taste test them for you. Okay, guys, that's how I made them. I've let them cool a little bit. They're still a little warm. I did want to try them while they're a little warm, okay? If you watch us every day, you're probably wondering, where's Dad? Where's Dad? Dad is relaxing. It's not quite lunchtime yet. He's not into bagels. I am. So this is my thing, okay? I really want to try one of these, guys. First I want to try one just for the texture alone. And then we'll cut one open and show you all the things. I did want to say that was 350. I baked these at 350 and I went 33 minutes. And I've let them cool for about 5 minutes or so. They've cooled down some. But I do want to take a bite of one. Now, I just picked up one, right? It's nice and brown on the bottom, not burnt, okay? It feels dense like a bagel should. You know, when you pick up a bagel, it's got a little heft to it. It does feel that way. The outside feels a little softer than some bagels, but I've never really had a bagel like straight from an oven before, so I'm assuming a lot of bagels probably feel like that, okay? Now, I do know that a lot of people traditionally, when they make bagels, they boil them, but these are just baked. That's what the recipe called for, so that's what I'm going for. I'm going to get a bite here. I'm looking for the texture. What is it like a bagel that, you know, I've had before? The store-bought bagels. Okay. Right off. They got more of a bready taste than a bagel. I don't know how else to explain that. It's a little spongier than, you know, like a bagel, like a store-bought bagel, okay? Or Panera bagels or whatever. It's a little spongier, but I like them, okay? There's somewhere between like a homemade biscuit taste and a bagel. Kind of like if you married those two together, that's the kind of texture I'm getting from it. Okay. let's just do something I have to. I'm going to cut one open here. I'm going to cut one of my everything bagels. I got some cream cheese here. We got to put it through the test, right? And I'm horrible with a bread knife and trying to cut bagels. I am. So let's try to cut one of these in half. Like I said, they're still warm. You could toast these up later, you know. But I kind of want to cut one in half and so you guys can see it. Just wanted you to see the texture. It's kind of like spongy, like, you know, what you expect, like a denser biscuit or whatever. Let's try some with some cream cheese. Oh, what's going on with the cream cheese here? It's flaking off. Man, okay. I got cream cheese flaking off. This is how I love my bagels, with a little bit of cream cheese, maybe even a little bit like strawberry jam or something. I'm going to try my everything bagel one. Oh my goodness. Everything bagel seasoning just does it. Oh my. Okay, let me get a drink here, guys. Tell you what I think about these. Okay, guys. Like, I'm going to bag these other two up that I haven't cut into or ate into, right? I'm gonna put them in a Ziploc baggie and leave them out on the counter. I think tomorrow, here's what I'm thinking. Tomorrow, when I slice one in half and stick it in the air fryer or whatever to toast it up, it's going to be great. Now, but I do have great possibilities here, guys. Since it's more kind of like a bread, right? It's spongier like a bread, like fresh out of the oven. Split one of these and make a sandwich on it. And I think it would be absolutely delicious. I could see me wanting this as my bun than wanting like a store-bought bun. You know what I mean? Because I think it'll hold up good. It feels like it's got, you know, good integrity. Like it'll hold up to a sandwich really well. But also, like, I think it'll toast up nicely. I think you cut it in half, put it in the air fryer, toast it up a little bit, spread your cream cheese or your butter or your peanut butter, whatever you put on your bagels. And I think you're going to love these. You know, 2 ingredients, self-rising flour and plain Greek yogurt. That kind of shocks me a little bit. Now, I have seen some other recipes where you use regular flour. If you have regular flour on hand, then you have to put the baking powder and a little bit of salt in. But the self-rising flour, I just usually keep because you don't have to keep baking powder on hand. It also has salt in it, so you don't have to add salt to it. It has its own leavening, right? So I just prefer to keep self-rising flour in the thing. Now, I also, like I said before, I've seen people take these when they make them punch the hole in them. They'll have like a pot of boiling water, not like vigorous boiling, but a boiling pot of water. And they'll put the bagels in, and for like a minute or so, they say like 90 seconds or so, less than 2 minutes, they'll boil them first, like the traditional bagel. And then they'll put them on their cookie sheet, and then they'll put their toppings, or they'll bake them plain, okay? I don't know if that'll give like the exterior to give it more of a crunchy. This is crunchy, but I don't know if it might give that exterior that more of a bagel feel for you or not. I might have to play with that, but I'm enjoying these. Wow. But straight from the oven, slice it, it puts you sandwich stuff, you know, lunch meat, eggs, bacon, cheese, whatever, straight out of the oven. I think you're going to enjoy them as like straight out of the oven, the softness, how it is. I think you're going to enjoy it like as a bun for your sandwich. Man almighty, I shocked myself. Okay, I shocked myself. I can make a bread product that I can actually enjoy. This is really good. Wow. I definitely recommend the sesame seeds. Fine, right? But I definitely recommend the everything bagel seasoning because it's got that little bit of salt, so you get that little salty goodness with it. It's got garlic. It's got sesame seeds in it too. It's got like poppy seeds. It's got some onion flavor. I definitely recommend that too because this brings the flavor, right? It just gives it more. It doesn't taste so bready. You know what I'm talking about, right? I will make them with everything bagel seasoning from here on out, right? That's how good they are with the everything bagel seasoning. The sesame seeds okay. It's okay. But I just like that salty, that garlicky, that oniony. I just like that flavor with it. I think it does well with it. Guys, I am truly amazed that I was able to make something that I can eat and enjoy. I'm still amazed. Wow. Let me know, have you ever made bagels before? Did you think my 2-ingredient bagels were going to turn out? I didn't. You heard me say. I've seen people do these videos and they make it look so easy and I'm like, oh, BS. That's BS. It's not that easy. I'm no cook. I'm no baker. You know, I'm not a professional chef. I'm not a professional baker. I've always been a home cook. I'm not afraid to try anything. So I just go for it. And that's all I did, guys. I recommend. I've heard a lot of y'all say, oh, I would mess those up, or oh, I couldn't do those, or oh, you know, I've never tried those. I've always been scared. I have been too, guys. But just take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith and just try it out. Just try it out. Like next time I kind of get some more ideas, like next time how to make them a little more prettier, maybe, okay? But, I mean, other than that, they are good. They turned out great. So, first time doing them, I couldn't ask for more, right? So, anyway, guys, that's it. I want to let you know Dad is okay. I don't know if I said that before or not. This isn't his thing, so that was just me trying these out. Now I got to clean up a little bit, heat him up some leftover soup. It's getting close. We got a little while before lunch. But I'm going to heat him up some leftover soup that we made the other day. And he's doing good. He's just relaxing today. That was our whole goal today, was relax. So that's what we're doing. I kind of threw myself off on time a little bit, but so my relaxing day didn't quite go as relaxing as I wanted it to go. But oh well, that's how it is. That's how life is. Got to roll with the punches, right? So I'm ready to let you guys go. We hope you all have a great lunch, a great dinner, or a great late night snack. But most of all, guys, we hope you have a great day. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. And God bless, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.